Hello, everybody. Oh, my microphone is quite far away. Let me bring that closer. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more blueprints. Today, we're going to be continuing to try to solve that core theorem, the family core, I should say. I have a pretty good idea about how to solve it, and I spent some time last time like getting as much of it done as I could, but then again it was also 3 a.m. then, and I know I made some mistakes. So today I'm planning to hop into another day and try at it once again. Now I do believe that I basically after I ended the stream I realized that I was still in that day and hadn't really done anything, so I L forward, so I don't think that day actually counted. So I guess let us continue with day 166. I think what I might do is draft first and try to get the vault and look at the core while I'm doing it, just so that people can understand what I'm trying to do a little bit more. And also give some time for the people watching the stream to join. All right. The crown and some new shoes. What does the outside room have in store for us? Hovel, tool shed, or shelter? I'll go for the tool shed. Why not? Let me tell you, it's so much nicer playing normal mode than dare mode. We'll see how curse mode goes. That'll be very interesting. Oh, Vault, where are you? Let's quickly use the Banner of the King on blue rooms. Rare moment where the hallway closet might be a little bit useful. Don't want to do that quite yet. And it's not a big deal if we can't find the vault. I'll just do it in a different room. Let's do this. We can increase our lock picking skills by 10. Okay. I was also able to, since last stream... Oh, I forgot. I looked at my map. Oh, well. Oh, this might be, this is going to be an interesting run. I'll just put it that way. YouTube had falsely assigned my Google account as being under the age of 18, so I got that taken care of. So hopefully my channel will be more visible now. I'm not quite sure how that works, but if you know, leave a comment and let me know how it works down below. Let's see here. Let's go for, I guess, the utility closet since we have security. Man, I probably shouldn't have picked up the wrench. But it does make me wonder if the wrench has any more uses other than just the changing the rarity of the rooms. Conference room seems pretty good. Hello, lady. I'm excited too. Very excited indeed. Right now I'm just drafting some to see if I can find the vault again. But I probably won't be able to, given my luck with trying to find rooms. But if we can't find the vault, it'll be alright. I'll just, you might need to use your imagination while I'm talking about stuff. But I tried solving a little bit of it last night by breaking up each of the letters of the words into their corresponding numbers of the alphabet, and then using the core theorem on that series of numbers each time. And I got a half-decent set of letters. I got shill, blank, ader, tints, BLPN, UOODS, but I'm pretty sure that, like, I didn't optimize correctly when getting these letters, so I'm planning to go back through a lot of them and try to find possible combinations of the core theorem that will give me lower numbered letters, so hopefully it makes more sense. But I'm pretty sure that is what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I just looked at my map twice. Not good, not good. Let's go ahead and use the silver key here. Ooh, honestly, these are some good rooms. I'll take the aquarium. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm close. It would be very disappointing to try all of this only to realize that it wasn't the correct methodology, but I'm fairly certain it is. I just gotta be sure I don't accidentally end the day here. It's very possible. Oh, I'm out of keys. Very nice, very nice. Those steps should help quite a bit. Ah, I see. Very nice. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it this time. Okay. Oh, I probably shouldn't have used that key there, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's take a look at the map to find out what exactly we need to do to continue. Go back to the beginning and draft up the right side, I suppose. Let's go ahead and redraw there. Parlor time. Oh, I see. I hope everything is all right over there. Power outages they can be pretty rough. Mostly because, like, the power outages I've had recently have been, like, during the winter, which isn't very fun. Yeah, especially when the pipes freeze over because people aren't dripping their faucets, and then the only way you can get heat is if there's hot water because it runs through the water heater to heat up the air. And then even when you have electricity back on, it's only blowing cold air. But anyways, enough about my rants. That's good. The gems are in a box with two statements. That is true. Okay. The gems are in the blue box. The blue box has at least one true statement. The white box has at least one true statement. Interesting. Well, this box itself... Oh, wait. I mean, it does say at least one. So if this box is true, that would mean the white box is true. But it would mean that this box is lying. If this box is lying, right? Then this box could be lying. And then this box would need to be telling the truth. Which would mean that this... I'm not sure. I'm just going to guess the blue box, but it could be wrong. Yep, it is wrong. Alas. Yup. Classic pipes. What can be said? Okay, down another 20 steps. I need to stop looking at my map. Pantry will have some food, which will be nice. Even if it's just 2 steps. At this point, I need all the steps I can get. More rerolls, very good. Come on, Vault. Oh my goodness. Man. I don't think I'd ever be able to, like, live on top of a mountain without being scared of, like, the roads freezing. And just, like, being unable to either drive down the mountain or drive up the mountain to get back home. I mean, I guess you take good precautions to salt the roads and such, but still. I don't know why, but I think, like, I've had too many sketchy experiences of being driven around as a kid in, like, mountainous regions. And also where I live now, they just don't ever salt the roads. So... a little bit nerve-wracking. The chains on the tires, that would do it. I don't know. I'd still be scared. It's a little bit of an irrational fear, but a fear indeed. I think I'll just take this aquarium here. Okay. And now I am free to just go wherever I want, which is nice. It's a nice big open space now. But I am at 9 steps, so I gotta be very careful. Ooh, secret garden key. Now, unfortunately, all the fruit is going to be put into the conference room, which is very far away from here. But there is fruit. I know that. Okay, where am I supposed to dig? Aha. Let's see what we get here. Gems! That's actually exactly what I wanted. So I have more rerolls. Let's go ahead and grab this. Plus I take advantage of the deliveries in bad weather. I see. I think this is the second time I've had the silver key today, which is kind of strange. Being a delivery driver in bad weather would kind of be a nightmare in and of itself. I've gotta have a lot of respect for those guys and girls who do that. Ooh. Sure, we can grab the trophy room here. That's good. Oh, Volt, where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. I'll take the pool room, I suppose. Why not? Sure. Hmm. 2 steps left. I'm usually amazed at how often you get the exact rooms you're hoping for. I'm sure tonight too. Sometimes it works out really well. Sometimes it really doesn't. It just is the way the game is, I suppose. Okay. Alas. I guess I have one more chance through this door. Nope. But that's alright. We'll just start trying to solve this code while I'm just sitting in the bedroom. So I apologize that the view won't be spectacular. It's time to start resolving this a little bit. So. What did I mess up last time? let's start from the beginning, shall we? With pig. Pigs, plural, I should say. Hello, Ari. Oh no. Don't get in trouble on my part. I've just started to resolve a little bit more of the core here, so might not be the most interesting to watch, but I'll try to keep everybody updated with what's going on. So 16, 9, 7, 19. Let's take another look at this one. What is 16 times 9? Maybe? Where's my calculator? So that wasn't it. 16 times 9 minus 71. That wasn't it. How did I solve pigs the last time? (16 minus 9? So that'd be 7 times 7. Which would be 49, which wouldn't work. Oh no, 16 minus 9, which would be 7, divided by 7, times 19, which would be S. So I think that is correct for the first letter. The second letter. Which would be sand. That would be 19, 1, 14, 4. So it's probably 19 minus 11 times 4 divided by 4. So that would be 8, which would be H. Okay, so those two letters seem to be correct. Male. That would be 13, 1, 9, 12. Hmm. 31 minus 9 would be 22, so that wouldn't work. 13 times 1 minus 9. No, that wouldn't work. 13 minus 1 to 12. Times 9 divided by 12 would be 9. Okay. Which would be I again. Okay, so it seems that I would be right in theory. Dates. Let me pull up the chat again. Oh, you're right. Do we? I would go to this program, but we currently have 3 steps, so it's a little bit unfortunate. We do have it drafted, though. We do have it drafted. Date would be 4/1/25. Okay. So could be 4 plus. Oh, it can't be plus. That's right. 4 minus 1. So 3 times 20 would be 60 divided by 5 would be 12, which would be L. And then the last one is head, which would be 8, 5, 1, 4. Which would probably be 8 minus 5. So 3. Oh, no, it can't be that. 8 times 5 would be 40. Minus 1 divided by 4 wouldn't work. So 3. It could be 3 divided by 1 times 4, which would be 12, which would be L, which is what I had. So it looks like the first line is shill, S-H-I-L-L, which, I'll be honest, I can't, remember the textbook definition of, so let me remind myself. An accomplice of a hawker, gambler, or swindler who acts as an enthusiastic customer to entice or encourage others. Or the act or work as a shill. So somebody who usually has bad intentions wanting to scam somebody. But I'm not entirely sure if that's the full truth of it yet. Now, this is one of the words that I was really messing up on, is this clam here. So that would be 3, 12, 1, 13. So I guess first let's try 3 times 12. Divided by 1 minus 13. So that would be 36 minus 13, which would be 23. Oh, okay, that works. So that would be W. Oh, okay. Oh, what if... Interesting. So now I have shill water, but maybe it's supposed to be still instead of shill. Um, so that would mean I messed up date. Which is funny because, huh. Pretty sure it is supposed to be still. But it wouldn't be according to the rules of core theory. Because to get a t where the h should be, you would need to have 4 plus 1 times 20 divided by 5, which would be 20. But as it stands, it's actually 4 minus 1 times 20 divided by 5. But I'll keep shill for now, just in case. Stillwater tints blueprints. Okay, so I'm just going to assume that tints is correct because it seems like it fits there. I can come back to that if I need to. So let's move on to tree. So that would be 20. 18. 5, 5. Which would be 20 minus 18 times 5 divided by 5, which would be 2, which is B, so that's correct. Road. That would be 18. 15. 1, 4. Which would be probably 18 minus 15. So that would be 3 times 1 times 4. So 3 times 4 would be 12, which would be L, okay. Which is what I had. Made. That would be 13, 1, 9, 4. So that could be... $13 times 1 minus 9 would be 13 minus 9, which would be 4. Oh, okay. It could be A, right? So 13 minus 9. 13 times 1 minus 9 would be 4. Divided by 4 would be 1, so A, which is not what I had. BLA. slab. That would be 19, 12, 1, 2. Which would probably be 19 minus 12. So that would be 7. Divided by 1 times 2 would be 14, which would be n. BLAN, and n is what I had last time. So let me go to the next one, rock. Rock is one that I didn't figure out before. That is 18. By the way, I'm having my calculator pulled up on my second monitor, so I'm not able to read chat at the moment, but I'll check every now and then. 1815, 3, 11. Okay. So 18 minus 15 would be 3. Divided by 3 would be 1. Times 11 would be 11. So that would be K blank. That makes sense. Still water tints blank. And then the last line I had as UOODS, but I don't think that's correct. So hand. That would be 8, 1, 14, 4. Okay. This one's interesting because, I need to start with 8, and then there are 2 ones after that. So starting with 81 would be kind of strange because then it would be way too high. Hand. If I start with 8, then I would need to first, I could subtract 1 to 7, multiply by 14, and then divide by 4, but I think that would be too large of a number. Let me try it. 7 times 14 divided by 4. So 98 divided by 4. Okay, well, that would be 24.5, which wouldn't work. Wait, I feel like that's not right. No, it could be right. Okay, so that's not the answer. Could be 8 times 11. No, it couldn't be. Oh, 8 times 11 divided by 4 minus 4. So 88 divided by 4 minus 4. Ah. So that'd be 18, which would be R. And I had that as U before, so that does change stuff. Ooh, it could be maybe still water tints or blank. Well, I'll continue ciphering. I was going to say roots like in the root cellar, but that wouldn't make much sense to me. Continuing on with vase. which would be 22, 1, 19, 5. Hmm. 22 divided by 1 minus 19. No, wait. 22 times 1 divided minus 19 would be 3. So it could be 3 times 5 for 15, which would be O, which is what I have there. Is there any way to make it lower than that? 2 times 21, which would be 42, minus 19, divided by 5 wouldn't work. Two times 2. Well, I'll continue on the next one for now. Safe. So that would be 19, 1, 6, 5. So it could be 19 minus 1 to 18. Divided by 6 would be 3. Times 5 would be 15, which would be O. Clay. Clay would be 3, 12, 1, 25. So I think last time I did 31 minus 21 to 10. Then divided by 2 to 5 times 5 for 25. No, I didn't do that. But that would give me 25, so I'll keep that in mind. Oh no, what I did was 31 minus 21 times 2, so 20 divided by 5 for 4. Which I guess would work in theory. Which would be D. And then the last one being... let me just make sure that works in my head. 31 minus 21 equals 10 times 2 equals 20 divided by 5 equals 4. Yeah, that works. And then toes. So that would be 20, 15, 5, 19. Which, if I remember correctly, was, 20 minus 15 would be 5. Divided by 5 would be 1. Times 19 would be 19. Pretty sure it can't get smaller than that. Okay, so it appears to me that the last one is ROODS. Can I have the D, or I should say clay, be equal to 20 instead of 4? Let's find that out real quick. 31 minus 21 would be 10. Divided by 2 would be 5. Times 5 would be 25. But that would be Y. Read. Ruiz. I mean, it could just be rudes because tea is hard to make, and so I'm supposed to imply it's talking about roots. Um, I guess let me go back and redo tense and blank as well. Just redo every single letter that I haven't done so far. So let's go back to peak. So peak would be 16, 5, 1, 11. Okay, that would be A, because it would be 16 minus 5 for 11, times 1 divided by 11, so 1. Okay, so I had tense wrong. It's TA. Heat. So that would be 8, 5, 1, 20. Eight minus 5 is 3. Oh, okay. Ending is in 20 is a little bit weird. So it must be 8 times 5, maybe? So 8 times 5 would be 40. No, it can't be that because. Oh, wait. I see. 8 times 5 to 40 divided by 1 would be still 40. Minus 20 would be 20, which would leave us with t. Oh, no, I'm redoing water. Okay, so I haven't gone to tense yet. So I'm still on track for water, but I might as well write it out just in case. Joya would be 10, 15, 25, 1. 10 times 15 would be 150. Divided by 25 would be 6. Minus 1 would be 5. So that makes E, which is correct. Well would be 23, 5, 12, 12, which would be 23 minus 5 times 12 divided by 12, which would be 18, which would be R. So water is correct. Then now we're going to tense with toad, which would be 20, 15, 1, 4. 20 minus 15 would be 5 times 1, or sorry, divided by 4 times, divided by 1 times 4 would be 20, which would be T. Is there any way to get that lower? I don't think so. I think that's the lowest it can go. card. Card would be 3, 1, 18, 4, which would be 2 times 18 divided by 4. So it's 18 divided by 2, which would be 9, which would be I. Will would be, which is what I had. Will is 23, 9, 12, 12, which again would be just 14, which would be N. Tape would be 21, 16, 4, no, sorry, 5, 20 divided by 1 minus 16 would be 4 times 5, which would be 20, which is T. And then legs would be 12, 5, 7, 19, which again would be 19, so S. Okay, so it really does look like the message is shill water tints blank rudes. So SHILL, which I'm thinking is supposed to be still. STILL WATER TINTS BLANK ROODS. And I'm assuming that shill means still and rudes means roots, like the root cellar. But knowing that, unless that is incorrect, which it could be. Now, knowing that, what am I supposed to do? So the first thing that comes to mind is trying to like somehow get water into the root cellar. That staring emote is a little bit spooky, I'm not gonna lie. Let me think. Well, I think that's all we can do today. I think what I'm gonna do is try to get the root cellar next day and see if we can like do anything in there. The only way I can like think of manipulating water is manipulating the water levels in the pump room, and then there's also the watering can. But for now, let's call it a day by looking at our map once again. I didn't know you could do this, actually. I'm surprised that this is allowed. Pretty sure this isn't normal. You see that? The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Oh, that is right. I did not ask anything. But I did completely bungle the ending screen. Oh, here we go. Continue. Oh no, I hope this doesn't stay. Okay, good. Day 167. Very rich indeed. Okay. First, let's try to get some dice from the boudoir. And then we can try to draft the root cellar. If there is something to do in the root cellar, I wouldn't be surprised, because the root cellar is one of those rooms that I've always been like kind of disappointed in, because it doesn't seem like it affects the game that much. So knowing that there's a secret in there, or if there is a secret in there, I think that would be really cool. And it also makes sense because it's a rather old room. So, like, it would make sense that Lady Orovai would be able to hide something in there. The root cellar. Still water. This is still water here. Tints blank roots. Huh. Blank roots, huh? I didn't even know that this was here. Search continues. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories name. Okay, I see. It's like cut out. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories name Marion Marigold was last seen by a M Friday get into a carriage after a late blank. No sign has been found yet. With a underline under sign. Now, how to get still water in here? Maybe I need to refill the watering can using this this bucket here. Maybe there's something at the bottom of this bucket. Guess we can only find out by trying to get the watering can this run. That being the case, let's go ahead and make Banner of the King choose green rooms. Hopefully get some spare verandas and the real veranda. Conservatory. How do you feel about that? I'm not sure if I want to waste a gem on it right now. Ooh, Lost and Found might have the watering can. Let's check. It does. Okay. So first things first, let's go down there and try to like use the watering can to splash water on stuff. That might not work, but it's worth a shot. Okay, so I did pour water in this room. Doesn't seem to have changed anything on this portrait. Blank roots, huh? Maybe I shouldn't have instantly used the watering can. There are not any roots like on the ground that I can access easily. Still water. So as far as still water goes, I mean, the water in that bucket seems to be still. The water in the well seems to be fairly still. Maybe I need to somewhat drain the fountain again. I guess the water in the reservoir is kind of still too. I'm going to try to fully drain the watering can and then go back to the root cellar. Just like that, it has been drained. Can I refill the watering can at the fountain? No. Let's try refilling it with the water in the root cellar. Oh, there was a reaction from the watering can when you enter the root cellar, so it had to mean something. Yeah, so I'm assuming what that reaction was is that the watering can says the first time you enter each green room, use 1 water to gain 1 gem. And then when that popped that up, I automatically like tried using it, thinking something would happen, but it was just the watering can giving me a gem from the interaction of the watering can, since this counts as a green room. So, but I did technically use the watering can in the green room, but I just don't know about the still water tainting any blank roots. Yeah, that is A-okay. Let's try to get the kitchen to refill the water, the watering can. But I'm honestly not sure. You can't craft anything with the watering can you? No secret crafting recipes? No. Terrace. I'll go for the terrace here. Really is worth trying, huh? Blank roots. Yeah, I'll go for the cloister of Ryan here. Why not? I need to keep track of, like, which dirt piles are created from the root cellar. You can kind of tell by, like, roots sprouting from them a little bit. But... oh, man. I just need the kitchen. For instance, like this pile right here has roots sprouting from it from the root cellar. So I'm not sure if I need to like use the watering can on that spot. Maybe that's worth a try. Okay, none of these spots have roots coming from them. It could also like mean, for instance, these roots, but I don't think it would mean these roots, just because I don't know why these would be considered blank roots. Blank roots, huh? Not the greatest of options, but I guess I'll take the chapel. More roots here, more roots there. Oh, man. Really not good options, but I guess it could be worse. Go ahead and take the dead end room. Chamber of Mirrors. Let's try it. Kitchen, where are you? Guess we can use the prism key here. Ooh, the greenhouse. I think honestly it's better to go for the spare veranda and then branch out. This view versus this view. Which one is better? You decide in the comments below. More roots there. Which one has more money? That's true. That's a good point. Look at this string of verandas. A wise choice, lady. Okay. I'm actually going to go with the rotunda here because it just gives me more branching options. Sure. Ah, security door. Do I have a key card? I can't remember if I do. I do not. I think it depends on what the weather is like. Like if it's super hot, I'm picking inside if there's AC. That's a fair point. I think you go archives for more doorways, and then I just pick every room that's a single gym and hope it's the kitchen each time. Like this one. Is there more stuff? There is. Was it worth the step? Probably not, but you know. Actually, a key might have been worth it. I probably wouldn't have run out though. Continuing on. Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh, keycard though. Nice. There's the vault. I could get a bunch of dice, which I guess wouldn't be bad with the laundry room. Let's go ahead and do that. Hello? Thank you. Oh, I did not mean to turn that off. Okay. Let me remind myself what exactly this does. Yes. Oh, swap keys for dice. Oh, but I do want to leave off with some keys. I guess I would leave myself with 2 keys. I think it's still worth it because I might have enough rerolls to just get the what is it called? The kitchen. And I want to get the kitchen just because it will allow me to get the fill up the watering can. I don't know why. My brain was struggling there a little bit. Up through the boiler room. Okay. Let's use some rerolls here. Look at how many volts I'm skipping by now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Refill the watering can. Now I guess we can go back. Or we can continue exploring a little bit more. But if we did explore, what would I want? I'm guessing I would just want to grab a pool room and then a pump room. Let's go ahead and head back to the root cellar with the watering can again real quick though. Wow, I really just didn't pick up a dining room, did I? Oh, and I want to test using the watering can, like specifically looking at some of the root patches. What is a good room to do that on? Maybe this room here? Let's try doing this. And then digging. Nope, did not seem to tend to the roots. What could that mean? Where were they a month ago, indeed? Indeed. Oh. Aha. Simon P. Jones. The Besoiled Child. I never noticed that. be soiled. Maybe this is what it was talking about? I wonder if this only showed up because I used the watering can in this room? It does kind of make sense. But I also don't understand how that would help me. But it also wouldn't make sense because I don't believe Baroness Wowie was alive for like during Simon's birth. So if this was a puzzle that the Baroness left behind, then this wouldn't. It would make sense for it to mention Simon. Unless Herbert was lying and he actually did solve the puzzle, which I was kind of like contemplating to myself. It doesn't make sense that Herbert wasn't able to solve the puzzle, given that the code to find the right safe was literally using the same core theorem that is used to solve the 25-word puzzle. But I don't know. I also can't imagine what the besoiled child would mean. I don't know either. The only other thing I can think of is maybe it's like the besoiled children, like a different group entirely. But very strange. Let's dig around in here, I suppose. Actually, first, I'm going to unlock the trunk since I have the car key. What the heck? You seeing this? Well, those references are on the same route, so it's true. I did break the game. I don't know how I broke the game, but I broke it somehow. My magnifying glass, no! I'm losing my stuff. I need to get out of here. I can just imagine Simon dropping his items down into the void. Oh, it is actually a little bit unfortunate that I lost the magnifying glass, but then again, I think like seeing Simon P. Jones, the besoiled child, is the only thing that was like showing up on the pamphlet itself, the poster down there. True. How dare you do that? Oh, I also lost my shovel, so I can't even dig around here anymore. Oh, that is unfortunate. Still water. Still water. Oh boy. And I can't interact with this at all. So before the day ends, I think I will try to draft the pump room and maybe the pool room and the pump room, and make sure that the water level is such that I can like get down into the well area. It might be worth it to draft the root cellar again and just go there with a magnifying glass without pouring any new water and seeing if the what should I say? See if that lettering is still there without using the watering can. The real reason I was losing items though is because I was bumped up into the lost and found and was colliding with the lost and found hitbox, and whenever you enter that room you lose an item. Just in case anybody was curious. I like the headcanon that the child wanted to see how far down it went, so he tossed whatever he had in his pockets. Timing the splash sound at the bottom. I can see it, I can see it. Simon just really wanted an excuse to stop carrying around all the heavy items. That's what I'm thinking. Pump room. Here we go. Okay, so I want to drain the well a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The reservoir is at a good level, at least I'm thinking. I'm not thinking that, like, it needs to be at a different level, I don't think. So let's just fill up the aquarium, I suppose. Which is connected to pump tank 1. And I'm not going to fully empty the fountain. I'm just going to empty it enough so that I can walk down into it so that there's still water at the bottom. I don't remember seeing any roots in the well. Roots in the tomb. That's a good question. I think I remember seeing some roots in the tomb. That's a good idea. I'm not sure if things revert after being found. My guess is that me finding that had nothing to do with the actual like clue though. I'm pretty sure that's just something I had overlooked because I probably just didn't think to look at the roots until reading that. Let's try to find a good room that'll help us next time. Like the freezer, that would give us 14 gems. That's pretty good. Any roots in the freezer? Let's call it a day. Actually, is there anything else I want to do? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if I call it a day in here or not. So let's see if we can get outside and explore the well a little bit today. If not, then it's no biggie. Okay, I used some of the water in the watering can, but even so, I can't fill up the watering can in this little fountain stairwell. So it really is only the kitchen where you can refill it. Still water tints blank roots. I wish there was a way for me to keep my watering can, but I don't think there is. So with that, let's just call it a day. Day 168. Same old plan, get some dice. I like the tomb idea, so I'm thinking I'll try to draft the tomb today. After we get the dice, I probably will use Banner of the King to make green rooms more common again, to try to get the watering can. Oh my. I mean, I guess I might as well choose this. Well, that's odd. Why is there a 7 here? Do we have letter number 7? I think that might be the letter we're missing. 7, huh? Oh, keep that in mind. Yeah, the Reese's Oreos are pretty good. The ones I ordered a while back still haven't arrived, but hopefully they'll get here one day. Power hammer might be a good idea. I feel like I've tried to use the power hammer in that room, but it might be a good idea to try to do it again. Granted, when I tried to use it previously. It was probably not the blueprints room. It was probably the black throne room. All right, let's see if I can get the tomb. Oh, barely. Blank roots. I guess one thing I didn't try yesterday is to use the watering can on the roots of the tree outside, the big tree on the driveway. But I still don't feel like it would do anything. Hmm. Trying to remember if there are any roots in the little underground area over there. Let's go find out. Or even, I wonder if there are roots this way. Are there any roots down here? Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. He might need to. Simon, in order to discover the last clue, you must re-dye your hair. I mean, it seems like his mother is has brown hair, and his father, I think, has like black hair. But I'm actually not sure about his father. Okay, roots, roots, roots. This grass might have roots, but I'm not sure if the roots would be blank or not. Let's go ahead and grab this key just in case I need it for something. Oh, I overshot. No! Oh wait, I'm not on 1. No wonder. That would do it. No. I overshot once again. Ah. There we go. Finally. Son, you need a shower. Grandnephew, you need a shower. You've been living in the woods for 170 days. And for some reason, you've made the bathroom rare. Okay, I don't see any roots down here. Imagine they start putting deodorant in the commissary. You never know. You never know what is possible. What would be the root of the house, the foundation? That's a good point. Still water taints blank roots. Blank roots, though. Huh. I know that the paintings are blank if you draft the foundation in the outer room. So maybe that's something that needs to be considered. But also, last time I tried to do that, I believe the paintings were also like black and white, or sorry, pink and black, missing textures. So, or maybe they were just blank. I'm not sure. Might be worth giving it a shot, though. I wonder if it's talking about the... I wonder if the birch trees outside were next to where I dug up the conservatory have like white roots, which could be considered blank roots. Don't worry, the Alzara character is Simon's best friend. He's still at the manor. I guess that's just light from this lamp shining back there. It's like a piece of paper, but I think it's just the light. I don't really see any roots down here. Oh. Routes, maybe? Wait. Hmm. That's kind of a stretch, but might be worth it bringing a watering can down here to this at some point. Back up we go. Here is technically the root of the house. I guess I also didn't really check if the foundation has roots in it or not. I don't think it does, but it's worth another look. I'm wasting quite a few steps, but let me briefly look this way as well. Yeah, all of these trees are kind of sticking just right out of the ground. I wouldn't necessarily say that any of their roots are exposed. I'm sorry about that. I mean, these are kind of the roots of the sundial. Actually, that's not a bad idea, trying to use the watering can on that sundial. No roots in here, just a lot of supporting boards. All right, well, we have 30 steps left to go. Let's hope we can get some good stuff. We use the Banner of the King. I was just thinking that my footsteps were sounding a little bit weird. I don't know why, but they seemed to sound a little bit off. I don't think unlocking the seal again would do anything for me, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. I think that these are all fine. I wonder if we're ever going to be able to open the door, open that other gate. I'm guessing no. It would be cool if we could. Like I always think it's so cool when you're able to explore a new area in Blueprints that like I would love it if we could open up like one of the gates and explore more stuff. But it seems like the game doesn't want to do that. But I could be wrong. Spare veranda, yes please. Take a great hall here. Kind of just leave it alone for now. Maybe you should have taken the kitchen. Oh well. Oh, I definitely should have taken the kitchen now that I think about it. Well, I don't need to worry about gems anymore. Oh, I don't have a shovel on me. Whoopsies. What do I even want here? An unlocked door is what I wanted. Maybe another thing that comes to mind is... no, that wouldn't make sense. I was thinking about, like, the root words of Eurasian sentences. But I don't think that makes sense, because they wouldn't be blank. Unless there is the Eurasian word for blank, and I'm just not remembering. I'm drawing a blank as to what it would be. Sure? And I'm simply going to just run out of steps. Oh my gosh. This isn't the best luck today. And thus ends the run. Unfortunately. Guess there could be a key card up here, so might as well check. But even if there is, I don't think I have enough steps. Goodbye, Alzara. You will be missed. Well, yeah, that's it for today. Saw a lot of things that I don't think will help me very much. It didn't seem like there was too much to use the watering can on in the tomb. But I also might just be incorrect about trying to use the watering can, period. Let's call it a day. And do one more. The Garden Castle. Wow, the game is being really buggy today. Day 169. Well, I have a couple things I could do. I could, as we talked about before, use Blessing of the Monk on the foundation to get in the outer room. Then go and enter the basement area of the foundation and look at the paintings. And I think they're blank. And then I could try to use the water on those blank paintings. I feel like that's a little bit of a stretch. I could try to draft the root cellar and look at the piece of paper without using the watering can and see if it's still there. The Simon and Child of the Soil. I think I'll do that before I like move the foundation. Oh, let's do some math beforehand. So this would be 21 minus 1 divided by 10 would be 2 times 5 would be 10. This is half of 1 times 10, so 5, plus 20 would be 25, times half of 1, rounded, would be half of 25, which is like 12 or 13, but I'm not sure if it's rounded up or down. Let's try 12 first. Okay, so no. 10, 13. Oh, did do that wrong. Half of 1. Oh, divided by 10. Okay. So that is a negligible amount. Plus 20 times 1 times 0.5. So that would just be 10 again, I think. Yes, yes, yes. Outside we go. If we can't find anything today, I might double and triple check my core theorem math just to see if anything changes. But I'm not sure if anything will. Here's the root cellar again. I don't have a magnifying glass, but let's go ahead and take a look at the root here. Yeah, I still see child Simon P. Jones, soiled child. I wonder if there's a tree with the same mark as the mark on the top of that third box in the underground. I don't want to put myself through too many wild goose chases, though. At least, not all of them in one night. Keep on pressing escape to use Banner of the King. Would you look at that? A real brick and a real rock. Let's see if I can solve this time. 2 of the top statements are false. Only 1 bottom statement is false. The gems are in a box with a true top statement. 2 of the top statements are true. Okay, so these 2 are in direct conflict with each other. So let's believe that this one is true, right? So this one would also be true. The gems are in a box with the true top statements. Only 1 bottom statement is false. Wait. Oh, so this is saying 2 of the top statements are false. I see. So if we're assuming this box is true, this means that the gems are in a box with a true top statement. That is false, meaning that they're in one of these 2 boxes. Only 1 bottom statement is false. The gems are in a box with a false bottom statement. Only 1 bottom statement is true. So if we believe this box, that means the gems are in the black box. What if we believe the black box? 2 of the top statements are true. The gems are in a box with a true top statement. So that would mean that it's in one of these 2 boxes. Only 1 bottom statement is true. The gems are in a box with a false bottom statement. That would be false. So I think they're just in the black box no matter what. Aha! Gotta pet the dogs. I better not find a turnip in here. Good. I checked the definition of bespoiled, and it says bespoiled means to be covered or stained by soil, dirt, or filth. It can also imply sullying or making something dirty, which makes sense in the room with so much dirt. I mean, yeah, that could make sense. It almost makes me wonder if, like... Maybe someone of one of the families was against the marriage of the 2 families, the marriage between the Epsons and the Joneses, not the Joneses, the Mount Hollies and the Epsons. That could be it. But then again, why would it be there? And who would write that? Because, like, both Herbert and Clara Epson were the ones who were living in the house, and they seemed, you know, all right with it. It could be like, I don't know. Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and draft this, but go back and draft up the side still. Ooh, showroom is good. Let's go ahead and grab the moon pendant and the master key. All of a sudden, there's a Harry Potter blood purity element. I don't know. The thing about that theory is that it doesn't make any sense, like, compared to the rest of the game. Yeah, it sounds like that, doesn't it? But it seems like everybody was generally supportive of the marriage, unless it was specifically like the children of Blackwater, the children of Blackbridge, like the group who stole the crown. But those are friends of Mary's, so I don't think that would like be the case. It could have also been something. So there was that little note in there saying that no notes of Mary have been found, right? So maybe the inspector went into that room, didn't find anything, and then marked something down saying like bad stuff about Simon. So maybe it was the Red Guard inspector who said that stuff, but I'm not sure. I wonder what his motive would be for that, though. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they were kind of suspecting Herbert of being involved with the stealing of the crown. Oh, oops. That was a moment too late. What would you suggest about the library, though? Oh, I'm out of money. Oopsies. Deodorant in the library? I see. We have gone to the library quite a bit. And to think we're not... And to think we're... Simon reading this stuff about himself. Not good for his mental health. I think, as we've stated before, Simon's mental health is already not doing so well with all of these puzzles. Very true, very true. Oh, I could have coat checked the watering can. That would have been a good idea. Come on, throne room. Nope. Let's go ahead and use the silver key here. Why not? Really? These are the rooms they gave you with the silver key? Weird. Oh, it's because the library is always draftable next to the nook. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and change security settings. I'm missing a gem, a compass, and a trunk. Huh. I don't have that many gems now that I think about it. I should probably try to draft a trophy room. Or get even less gems by going with the Cloister of Rhina. That also works. Huh. Well, I almost wonder if Roots could be talking about the family cores of the other family members in the 46th room. Like maybe we use the water cannon in the 46th room to reveal something about the other cores, maybe. But I don't think any of those are necessarily blank. Can we build the power hammer? We can build the power hammer. We wouldn't have enough gems to go for the throne room, though. I think we have a code check, though. Do we? That might have been the last time. Yeah, no code check, but I can be on the lookout for one, I suppose. Oh. Well, I guess it could be worse. Ah, that blended in really well. I'm surprised. Does that lever have a 7? This one? That's a good question. I don't see any numbers next to this lever. But I wonder if you need to flip all the levers in order somehow. That might be interesting. Yeah, I don't necessarily see numbers with it. Wow, this is a lot of dig spots in here. Don't mind if I do. Down we go. The vault. Oh, so I'm looking up what a rood is, right? An ROOD. I was thinking that it might just be like, since shill was, I assumed would be still. I assumed that there might be a couple spelling errors in it, but the rood is a crucifix, especially one positioned above the rood screen of a church, or a beam over the entrance to the chancel, or a measure of land area equal to 1/4 of an acre. Let me try to find this beeping thing before I go insane. Okay, there we go. Oh, it can also be any various units of land or any various units of length, especially a British unit equal to 7 or 8 yards, or sometimes a rod. Huh. Well, it possibly being a unit of length makes me think of all the arrows scattered around the house, right? Because, like, those are blank units of length. Huh. So maybe I'm supposed to, but still water. Or maybe if there are no spelling errors, it should be shill water, but I don't know what shill water is. But if I'm assuming it's still water, maybe I'm supposed to use the watering can on those arrows? Hmm. I don't know. Time to gamba. Shill, an accomplice of a hawker. Yeah. I was looking at that too. Maybe looking at the I think the casino might not be a bad idea. Collect water from the casino. Use it on the arrows. Hmm. Let's continue on. While the game developer is American, so the British reference might be a little less likely. True, but I don't know. It seems to me like this game has lots of like British themes, though. I can't remember what specifically seemed British to me. Maybe just like the fact that it's all like baronies and such kingdoms. But I can see that argument. Here's some more still water. I feel like something changed on the screen when I was like hovering over this area, but maybe not. Hmm. Oh wait, what? I see. Well, I probably will run out of steps, unfortunately, but we have more things to test now, I suppose. I wish that we had a coat check so I could store the power hammer. That's true, especially the kingdoms and throne rooms, etc. Yeah. Hmm. Did I take all the bananas? I did. I guess I could always try to dig up more turnips for steps. Oh, there's some food right here. Back in business indeed. All right, come on, random watering can, or I'd also take the coat check. I'll take a sauna here. Here are more of these unmarked units of length. I'll keep that in mind if I get a watering can. There's the casino. I can't afford it though. No. Oh, would you look at that? So that's pretty fancy. Power hammer has been checked. And with that, we called it a day. I think we have time for one more. Oh my gosh, it is getting pretty late though. One more day. Day 170. I'm again going to use the Banner of the King on green rooms because I feel like that gives me the best chance of finding a watering can. It's 152 here. Hopefully this will be a quick day if we are able to find what we need. I'm truly hoping. MVP indeed. The late night watcher. Let's see here. Workshop. Sure, I suppose. Why not? Let's actually go to the other side of the house first. If I do, that means the gallery will be removed. That'll be so sad. No more gallery, no more roommates. I wonder if the attic can have the watering can. Seems like an odd item. Aquarium it is. There might just be. I better go back and check. Guess I should have done this first before drafting all the green rooms, but you know, it is what it is. In theory, if I get a power hammer, or sorry, oh, I can just make a jackhammer. Let's go ahead and do that. Where's the workshop? It's all the way around the back, but that's all right. I have enough resources now that my goal has been to get the greenhouse. So now I should be able to do that with the resources I have. So might as well go back this way. Spyrosaurus, go, go, go! Maybe to end the day. If I get the coat check today, I'll have the jackhammer and the power hammer, which I'm not sure if I've ever had those both together before. Ooh, that's a bad choice of rooms. Guess I'll go green. Why not? Have you ever put together the compass and the battery pack? I have. That would be very convenient for that room in particular, wouldn't it? Oh man, I'm getting bad draws. Oh, wait, I haven't even tried that with the locksmith. Wait, oh man, that's a good idea to try. I had never thought about that. Okay, don't tell me if that works or not, because I'm really curious to try it now. Very nice. 8 more gems. Showroom. Ooh, let's do Lost and Found. See if there's a watering can in there. Is that a die? Let's hope I don't lose anything important. Okay, good. This is like the worst Lost and Found ever. Sure. Let's see if I can use the... Oh, I don't have the power hammer. Let's hope I get a coat check then. Let's go ahead and use the keys to Secret Garden here. Might as well. Oh, here's the greenhouse. Very nice. Let's hope there's the watering can in here. Aha! Here it is. The 3 dice. Interesting. More experiments indeed. Now, where's a good room to test this watering can theory in? Now I need to think back to all the places I've seen the random arrows. I know that there's some in the workshop. But I guess I'll continue drafting to see if I find any more. Man, I really don't want to go through this again because with my luck I'll lose the watering can. Let's try to draw a left and a right here. It'll be close. Ooh, the Great Hall. I have the lockpick, so I think I will go for that. So this is the left side of the house. Very good. Oh. No, it's the right side. I don't know what I was thinking. Whoopsies. Sure. Oh boy. Gotta remember to try to not instinctively use the watering can. I feel like all of those are fine. I don't care enough to go looking around for that. Ooh, I could secret passageway into... Oh, what would be a good thing to secret passageway into? What do I need? Maybe a green room? Maybe that'll give me another cloister, which would be nice. Three keys, wow. A suspicious lack of bots? They must be gathering their strength after all the bans. Oh, I didn't flip that lever. Let me go do that in a second. But first I will open up some more of these doors. Here's a coat check. Okay, I can grab the power hammer. I think this might be the first time I've had the jackhammer and the power hammer together. That's pretty cool. Okay, first let's flip the lever. Then let's see if we can bust anything down. It's looking grim as to if I can use the power hammer. I wonder, are there numbers anywhere else in this room? Not seeing any more numbers, but it could be that I'm being a little bit blind. And I'm not really seeing numbers here either. Although, this says 7 as well. 7 locked doors. But that one says 7. So I'm not sure. We use the watering can on any of these? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Might as well open this up. Huh? Why is Simon holding the magnifying glass? More game breakage. Let's try to find a room with some arrows in it. I wonder if the servants' quarters has arrows somewhere. Probably not. I mean, if worst comes to worst. The workshop definitely does. See, there's an arrow here. That didn't seem to do anything. Let's go all the way back. All the way back to the workshop, if we have no steps, that is. Oh, we need to go through here. Do we lose the watering can? Oh, the power hammer. I guess we tested what we wanted to test with it. So, oh well. It's way up there, though. Yeah, I'm just very unsure. Might as well continue digging stuff up. Anything in here? It doesn't look like it. Is there anything in the locker room that I could try? I don't think so. here's the sauna with its little arrows. Doesn't look like I can do anything with them either. So, I don't know. I don't know. I could also be, you know, off on the actual deciphering I did. So I guess between now and next time, I will try to take some more time to look at this and ensure my math is all correct. Because it could be that I am making this way harder for myself than it should be. But with that being said, I think I'm going to call it a night. I probably will end up streaming tomorrow, since I didn't stream Monday. But whatever it is I done, I will send out an announcement on the Discord. If any of you are watching on YouTube, you should join the Discord and, you know, chat it up. I usually stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays between 9 and 11:30 CST. So feel free to stop by then. And with that being said, I'll head out. Bye.